Hey, what's up guys? John the Pilot. I'm doing a 1-month update on the F35 Lightning Folding Power Rack by Major Fitness. And I wanted to answer some questions that I've been getting, especially in the comments. So if you guys haven't seen the first video that I made, I'm going to put the card right here. That way you can check it out. You can see the whole process of having it shipped, delivered, and installed, and my first initial thoughts about how this product has been. And for me, right now, honestly, it's been a game changer for my home fitness. It's added a lot of power training for what I do at my house, and I'm really happy about that. But let's get into some other details here, talking about the machine, the quality, and what I've been noticing over the past month. So one of the questions I thought was actually a really good one, and I was talking about the pulley system here. The pulley system has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 adjustments. And I guess I would include 16 being here at the very top. Now I want to show how far down it goes. All right. So it'll go down there, however it won't lock. So as soon as you put it in force, it'll click and it'll lock into this position. So you can see where I am. I'm 5'10", and if I were to use this piece of equipment and actually, let me move some of these weights, because there's no way I'm going to be able to curl 170 pounds. I'm not Superman by any means. I love this bar, by the way. Thank you so much, Major Fitness. All right, so taking my handle here, you can see by where I am. If I'm a taller guy, this would actually work out really well. However, you could already see where my elbows bent. So this is what I have to deal with if I were to doing some curls. So how I combat that, or how I adjust for it, move forward a little bit, and then what I do is that's how I do my curls. So in order for these to go all the way down to the bottom, like other functional trainers, it's not going to be mechanically feasible because of the way the thing is built. You can't move this down because this is the support stabilizer right here. Plus you have the wheels at the bottom. So that's as far down as it goes. And for me, being 5'10", and I got short legs, it's right at the height of my knee. So that's something to consider. The next question that I get is, how are these nylon wheels holding up? So this is over 1 month of use. You can see the nylon wheels. They're holding up perfectly fine. And if they've been causing any damage, I guess the other question was, have they been causing any damage to the floor? Because I know a lot of people probably rent. So you don't want to cause damage, especially when you install something. Well, this is an epoxy coated garage floor. And you can see that this, if there is any rubbing, I'm trying to see if I can get it to show up. I don't see anything. I haven't had any issues, but it's been working fine. So, and there's the other one. Me personally, I haven't seen any issues with any damage or the nylon wheels failing in any way. And quite honestly, I think it's probably one of the most amazing features of the F35 because you can fold this thing up and it can go out of the way. So now with that being said, somebody said, okay, now that I have this piece of equipment set up against my garage wall, which is obviously the side because you can see the front of my garage is over here. Well, this is the back wall. This back wall would be perfect for the F35 because there's no sloping pitch. The only issue is you can see my garage. For other people, this would be a very, very, very awesome thing if you have nothing taking up the space at all. I got a water softener, I got a fridge, I got a safe rack up here. You can see the safe rack wouldn't work because the height would be an issue. Now, last but not least, my garage is built with this about almost 3-foot lip, and it's a step that goes all the way across, and it goes all the way into the corner there. For me, the F35 would not work on this back wall. Okay, cool. So how did I fix that? Well, if you look at the first video, I took a lot of time utilizing this bubble leveler on every part that I could, perpendicular, on the pull-up bar, all the way to where these mounts go into the wall. I took my time making sure everything was perpendicular and level so that there would be just a little bit of change in, you see these back mounts here? Let's see if I can really get in there. But this one is further down because the pitch goes this way, the slope of my garage goes down that way. And then over here, this one's a little bit higher because it compensates for the hill. So My whole system is 100% level, and that works great. And the other thing too I want to point out, if you look at these wheels, the wheels are on springs. These flex up and down. They flex up and down. As they flex up and down, it's a really smart design in my opinion, because now they can adjust for the different mounts of heights and also supporting when you're doing any power workouts with the F35 period. Super, super smart, super convenient. Something to think about. Okay, now the age-old thing with any time you're getting any type of pulley system in your house, the bane that I have been figuring out if you do not go to a commercial gym is lat pull downs. So Major Fitness does make an awesome attachment that will fit onto this piece of equipment, and it gives you the supports and the seat in order to do a legit lat pull down. The only problem is I don't have it. So if you get the F35 and the complete setup that I have here, including the weights and the bar, you're going to spend $2,049.99. That includes shipping. And what happens is you have to buy additionally, I'm not sure on the price, but I'm going to show it here, that attachment. And I don't know how well it works or whatever it does. But the bench that they sent me, I have figured out a solution to not needing that and getting a really, really quality lat pull down. This is what I do. So I set up the bench here. Obviously, got to move this up. All right, I'm going to set up some good weights, amount of weights here. I'm going to load it up to where it was before. Let's see what I got here. 70 plus 50. I got 120, 140, and another 20 pounds, I would say, for the pulley system itself. So I got about 170 pounds there. Now let's get this set up. There's my lat bar. And what I've found using this bench, all right, I get it about this close. And I know it's kind of funny. I take my foot and I put it up here, stabilizes me, and I get a full 170 pounds, baby. Yeah. And you know, the cool thing about it is I don't have to buy anything else, and I can adjust back a little bit, and I can pull more here. And I really love the fact this is a full 170 pounds because of the 1-to-1 weight ratio. And I've been feeling my biceps, getting a great workout. My lats are getting a phenomenal workout. And man, I'm happy. So happy that I have this in my home gym now. Now, I did in the past sit completely on the floor, but I'm going to show you what happens. Same thing, foot all the way down, but to get a really deep, you see how it stops? And I don't have the full range of motion. So what I had to do is figure out how to get my butt higher. And the only answer that I could figure out was using the bench. That's a legit 170 pounds. And it's been a while for me. I used to be able to pull down at a commercial gym. I don't know, whatever the stack said. At times, I think I was pulling 300 down. I'm 43. I've got kids. Full-time job, full-time parenting. Going to those gyms is just not feasible for me anymore. So having this in my house, total game changer. And I'm really thankful Major Fitness sent this to me. So I just want to be 100% transparent, 100% clear. Major Fitness did send me all this stuff 100% free to share the information with you guys. Get an honest opinion of a dad who works full-time and is trying to make do with whatever he has in his garage. So if you guys have any questions on anything, please feel free to reach out via the comments. You can even send me an email. I got it on my channel page. I'll be more than willing to help you out any way I can with any questions, give you legit, honest answers, no BS, because I know if you do purchase this thing, you're going to be purchasing it sight unseen, and that's very difficult. I get it. So if you guys have any more questions, anything, you want to see another video, put it down below. It'll help me tremendously, give you the content that you want, and I won't waste my time. I won't waste your time. So, well, that's it. This is the Major Fitness Lightning F35 folding power rack. Absolutely phenomenal. And oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show. You can see just a touch of scraping on the side itself, and that's from moving these pulley adjustments up and down. Totally forgot to mention that. But that is by far the only wear and tear that I have seen on this full piece of equipment. Now, I am in Florida. It is humid. I do expect to see some rust in the future. It's probably going to take a year or so for that to form. I will definitely make a video on that when that happens so you guys know. But otherwise, if you have any other questions, like, comment, subscribe. Please hit the alert bell because more content's coming out for you. John the Pilot. See ya.